Rodrigo Duterte was elected after he promised to end crime and corruption within 3 to 6 months of his presidency. The former mayor of Davao City organized a powerful social media campaign.
I want an independent
1 year on, government members say they are on the right track.
Executive orders have been signed to institutionalize reforms in our government, and I think the president is on the right track with the promise during the campaign to alleviate poverty, to solve the peace and order problem, and also to institute changes to have a stronger rule of law in our country.
But that's not the whole story. In the early months of his term, Duterte admitted he would not be able to completely fulfill his promise to eradicate the illegal drugs trade. Almost every town and village here has seen a series of killings connected to the drugs war. Many were killed during raids by police who are emboldened by the president's declaration of war against drug dealers and corruption. President Duterte has also been inconsistent with his foreign policy, especially when it comes to disputed islands in the South China Sea and the government's troubled relationship with the United States. His first year in office has also been marred by controversies. He verbally attacked journalists, threatened the Supreme Court, and even challenged international rights groups, leading many here to worry that Duterte may be running his presidency largely on impulse. The only president from the southern island of Mindanao, he promised peace and development there. But 1 year on, the peace process with Moro Islamic Liberation Front fighters remains to be implemented, and negotiations with the Communist Party of the Philippines are stalled. Philippine government forces are continuing their month-long battle with Maute rebels in Marawi who are fighting for Islamic rule. The fighters inspired by ISIL seized control of several parts of the city, much of it now in ruins. President Duterte hasn't been seen much in weeks, and there are concerns of his health.
He always has a full-packed schedule, and then suddenly he's not showing up. It's bound to create some speculations about how healthy the president is. At the very least, I think he owes it to the country to be much more honest about his true health conditions.
Despite all the issues, Duterte remains popular. Philippine presidents usually get favorable ratings in the first year in office, but history shows it doesn't often last. Jamela, Alindogan, Jazeera, Manila.